so as not to use the kind of language in public people are going to start getting the wrong idea. So before I get started, I maybe just want to say a couple of things because, you know, the end of the show is going to be for the end of the show, so I just want to say a couple of things now. This is going to be my last time, I mean not this time, when I perform later will be my very last time performing on the stage, but tonight is going to be my very last time as, at least as an undergrad, performing on this stage. And if you told me 4 years ago that I was going to be a performance poet and that I was going to be running a club and that people were actually going to like the things that I write, I would have laughed at you, but very quietly because I would have been too shy to laugh at you. So, you know, I was talking to some people last night about how college really changes a person, and I want to give a message specifically to the freshmen in the room. I really admire the fact that I've been seeing some of you guys come up and perform the entire year, because I didn't build up the courage to do it my freshman year until the very last coffee house of my freshman year. It was the last performance event at all that year, and I got one, and then I had to move on. So props to you guys for building up the courage to, from the beginning of your freshman year, perform up here. It's been wonderful watching everybody grow. And to the people out in the room who haven't tried performing yet, even if you're scared, you really should. I won't say anything else that the other poets haven't already said about performing, but you should give it a try. And all right, so I'll just get started. This is probably not the typical kind of poetry that you would read at a slam. I actually, when I first introduced these concepts to the poets, I was like, I don't think I would ever perform these. I don't think they're meant to be performed. And then just before I came up here, Anthony corrected me, and he said, no, actually, I think you should perform that one. So here we are. I've been writing these triplets of short poems that are loosely connected by a theme, and you know, so they're all loosely connected. And this particular triplet is written about really shitty motels, because why the hell not? So I'm just gonna go for it. It's a poem in 3 parts. All right. Part 1, words of wisdom. In the absence of a knife, grow out your nails. If you have to sleep in a rotten motel, at least learn how to play the harmonica, because these are the hard times, honey. Don't ask how much they need you, because they don't, and the truth will drive you out of the town of yourself. Don't you ever ask to be saved, because these are the hard times, and no wishing stardust or holy smoke or dog-eared old book is ever going to free the world of time. And wear a sweater. The night is cold when you're alone, but keep the story straight. You shouldn't let it bother you. Part 2, interrogating the accomplice. You fell in love with high-caliber eyes and a switchblade smile, fell like Rome to the pagans, inevitably. All your civilization was awed by bloodlust, gone anemic, consumptive. Was it courage or cowardice that smothered your self-preservation? You admit in sundown whispers that you never wanted to be brave. Ever lie awake at night? You knew her name after all, still say it tender as a bruise. Be honest, don't stand there with skinned knees and tell me you tried to break your fall. Part 3, no vacancy. Don't look at me like that, not when this is what you paid for. Are you really going to hesitate now just because the stains on the bed sheets are telling you to go back home? Because the carpet is damply whispering lewd comments and subtle threats? Luxury was never part of the bargain. Hard times will drive you from door to door till the 12th of never, but you wanted to be bad. The closest anybody ever came to forcing this on you was when you got the key to the front door, which you asked for. Not so steely-eyed now, faced with mildewed truth, are you, stranger? Complain if you want. I'm the only reason you'll get to see tomorrow morning.